Hello, fine people watching the internet. Welcome to Rich Rides the Rockies, raw and unfiltered. Today we are doing a battery test and also an 800-mile review of this budget e-bike. So join me, won't you? We are doing a battery test. I've got a fully charged battery, 10.5 amp hour battery. We are going from my University Park neighborhood to the top of the reservoir of Bear Creek. It's 28 mile round trip. I forget which one it is. But we're going to see after 8 months and 800 miles how this battery's holding out. First thing I got to do is battery test and 800-mile review. I purchased this bike the last week of July 25. I've had it for 8 months now. 845 miles. Had no issues. At 500 miles, I've replaced the back tire. I got swapped out the knobby tire for a commuter tire. And just before reaching 800 miles, I had to replace the front one, so I have commuter tires on here now. I'm keeping it in pedal assist level 2. I aired up the tires before I left the house. As I said, 800-mile review. So I recently did some maintenance on this thing. I went through and tightened all the bolts, nuts and screws. The bolt on the rear wheel on the drive side was loose. So just a heads up for you people with their e-bikes. There's a lot of torque going through that. It's a rear drive going through that rear rim. I've had to tighten the spokes. I cleaned and lubed the chain. And the mechanical brakes, they need adjusting all the time. I'm not sure about hydraulic brakes, but I would imagine they're even more maintenance required. So we are stair-stepping through the neighborhood, making our way down to the Platte River. And I am going to switch to hyperlapse. We'll talk more once we get on the bike path. Okay, so that was my first hyperlapse segment, or as I like to call it, warp speed. So I'll be curious to see what it looks like when I get home and do the editing. Right now we're coming up on Broadway here. We've gone 3.6 miles. I still have a full battery. Mention in my review, the brake pads, I do need to replace them. They're getting a little thin. So other than brake pads and new tires, it's been just regular maintenance. And that's the nice thing about this throttle. Did you see how easily I got across that street? Back in the mechanical bike days, I would have had to gear all the way down to easy gear and pedal away. So yeah, this electric bike is a godsend for the knees, I'm telling you. Here we go on to Bear Creek. Bike path is quite busy today. I thought I would have it to myself. Oh wow, they have a new pavilion here. Oh wow, that is cool. Check that out. They built that quick because it's been about 6 months since I've been here. This is the infamous Hat Park. Why do we call it the Hat Park? Well, I'll show you in 1 second here. Right there, my friends, the cement sombrero. That thing has been here since I was a kid. And I believe the real name of this park is Loretta Heights West. Oh my goodness, many memories in this place. 4 miles past our turnaround point today, but that 4 miles could be the difference. Well, it's 8 miles round trip, but that could be the difference between me riding home and pushing this 100-pound e-bike home. I am going to get off this bumpy road. I know it hasn't been paved in forever. Okay, we're back. Not only are we testing the battery for the bike, testing the battery for the action camera. Just went through the first battery at mile marker 10, but we have been stopping and testing and retesting, and Yeah, so let's get rolling. And here's where that throttle comes in handy. So as I was about to say, this is my favorite part of the whole bike path. Normally I'll take that trail back there, but I don't want to bounce this handlebar mount around too much. We may take it on the way back. Oh no, 4 bars. So 11 miles in, we've used 2 bars. So if you didn't know, I am a fan of Gemini AI. I do all my research on Gemini AI. And I've got my AI assistants. I've set a few parameters, and it doesn't always adhere to them. Oh, nice wide, they improved that. So I tell Gemini, one of the things I tell it is that I don't want to know why things won't work. I want to know the workaround. So we were trying to figure out how to increase the distance on this battery on this bike. And my first thought was, well, just get a bigger amp hour battery. Well, that would be great. It would work, but the way this battery is mounted, it wouldn't fit. So I did a little more research. I thought, well, what if I just get a second battery and attach it to the luggage rack, and then I could switch them out as needed. Second battery is around $200. That would give me almost 60 miles range. So that's the plan. And well, for those of you that don't know, I am training for the Pikes Peak Hill Climb. They have an e-bike exhibition. One is the 12K. The other is a 5K. They call it the Midway Run. Well, this budget e-bike, I'm training for that Midway Run, but I'd really like to do the full race. So, giving a shout out to the big boy bikes out there. If I can do this on a budget e-bike, imagine what I could do on a rad power bike. Oh my goodness, that Radster commuter with its 27-inch tires, the 750 watt motor, their proprietary battery with its fire resistant gel coating around each cell, or the Avaton, the Adventure 3. Oh, that thing's a beast. 750 watts, peaking at 14. I'm not even sure what the amp hour battery is. but that has a torque sensor. And then there's the Trek, the Summit 1. Oh, this thing's a beast again. 750 watts, peaking at 1400. It's got a dual sensor. It's got a cadence sensor and a torque sensor. That thing would be a beast kind of climbing Pikes Peak. I could actually do the full 12K with that. So shout out to you big bike companies. You want to see this senior citizen ride up Pikes Peak on your bike? I'm looking for a sponsor. Otherwise, I'll be doing it on this Actbest Apex 26-inch mountain bike with a 250 watt motor peaking at 500, my mechanical disc brakes, my commuter tires. Either way, I'm going up Pikes Peak, even if I had to burn this bike motor up. August 8th. Okay, we are coming up on the first big test. There's the end of the bike path here before it leads into Fox Hollow Golf Course. And I'm not sure if it's still Fox Hollow. I think they changed it to Bear Creek. We are at 12.6 miles. This is a third of a mile stretch. It is approximately an 11% grade, and you go up 82 feet in elevation. Now I just leveled down to pedal assist 2 so that I can save some battery. Actually using my gears here. Your left. So this bike is a beast. Steel frame. Weighs about 89 pounds with all my accessories. I tried pedaling without the motor one day. I got about one block, that was it. Well, the sign still says Fox Hollow. We have 3 bars on our battery. We are 13 miles out. Okay, little battery surge there. It's back up to 4. AI told me to keep an eye on that battery surge. It'll tell me what the health of the battery is after 8 months and 800 miles. And we're back up to pedal assist level 2. That was getting a little strenuous. So this hill we're about to tackle, the service road to the dam. You can see the dam there in front of us, a spillway down below us. This is a quarter of a mile It is a 11 to 15% grade, and it climbs almost 1,000 feet from here at the spillway to the top. Oh, and I missed the turnoff. Well, I'm gonna try it. Let's hope I'm not pushing the bike in the last few miles when I get home. Gotta be honest with you, it's been 20 years since I've been up this road. Last time was on my old mechanical swing. We were maintaining 12 miles an hour with pedal assist level 2. I've switched my odometer to voltage. We are using 45 volts out of the 47 this battery has going up this hill. I'm in pedal assist level 1. Still holding at 3 batteries, 3 battery bars. Oh, just dropped to 2. No ghost pedaling here, I'm pushing. We're almost there. Only saving grace here is it's all downhill going home. AI says I'm supposed to check the motor when I get to the top and see if it's radiating a lot of heat. No motor, this is just me. I turned the pedal assist off. Oh my goodness. Whew. And you can hear I turned it right back on. Oh my goodness, what a difference. Back in the day, at this point, I had it in granny gear, and I was just pushing. And we've been going for an hour and 38 minutes. We have gone 14.7 miles. So hey, Rad Power Bikes, full trek, have a ton. If I can do this on a budget e-bike, imagine what I could do on one of your bikes. And Pikes Peak or bust. Let's see if that motor's hot. You know, it is warm to the touch, but it is, I can touch it. This bike is amazing. Okay, we're at the top. We're 14.7 miles out. We got 3 battery bars. Let's see if we can make it home without pushing.